Hi, in this section we are going to talk about how to rationalize the denominator. This is part 1 because I'm only going to talk about the easy questions here. There's another section to this also, which will be in another video. So to give an example, if you have a question 5 over radical 2 and you have to rationalize this denominator over here, how do you do that? So here are the steps. What you have to do is you have to multiply this fraction with another fraction which is the same thing as the denominator over here, up and down, a fraction like that. You have to multiply it with this fraction. So what you get is 5 radical 2 in the numerator, you just multiply them, and here you get square root of 2 times 2, you get the answer as 4. Which is actually 5 radical 2 over, and square root of 4, you know it's nothing but 2. Or in other words, when you multiply two radicals of the same number, you will end up getting that number without the radical, just like a shortcut way if you think about it. Okay, so that's how you rationalize a denominator. Another example, if you have 7 over radical 5. What you do is you write 7 over radical 5 here, and you're multiplying this fraction with another fraction which is the same as the denominator over here. Whatever is coming inside the radical in the denominator is what you're going to pick to multiply up and down like that. And you get 7 times radical 5 is 7 radical 5, and radical 5 times radical 5, you get square root of 25, which is nothing but 7 radical 5 over square root of 25 is the whole number 5. So in both these examples, if you look, we changed the denominator, which was a irrational number, and we rationalized it. That means we made it to a whole number in this case, and in this case also. So you do not have a irrational in the denominator anymore. One last example. 6 over radical 2. So what you have to do is 6 radical 2, you got to multiply up and down with the same denominator radical that comes here, and you get 6 radical 2, multiply both the numerators together. When you multiply both the denominators, radical 2 and radical 2 becomes a regular 2. We know that's because 2 times 2, it becomes 4, and you know square root of 4 is actually the whole number 2. That's how it works. So 2 radical 2's, you get a 2 here. But now you could be done, but if you look, 2 can further reduce 6. 2 goes into 6 3 times. So your answer becomes 3 radical 2. So that's your answer.